Yeah, so the last couple of days we've had a lot of stuff going on. Unfortunately, an old lady passed away just a few houses down over there, and so they've been doing all of this stuff. You know what happens for, at least this is for the Chinese, when a family member passes away. So they've had songs and prayers, some kind of chanting, and then obviously family relatives have been to visit at various times during the last couple of days. And I found it all rather interesting because in England we don't really do all of this stuff. You die and you get either buried or cremated, and that's it really. But here it's a whole, I wouldn't really call it a celebration because it's a time of mourning, but a whole load of stuff goes on with various songs and prayers and rites, things that you do. I find it quite nice that, I feel like there's a great honouring and respecting of the dead in all of this. And, well, I'm not going to point the camera at what's going on now because I don't think that's very appropriate, but I'll just talk about it here. You can probably hear the lady talking on the microphone. They're just a few houses down. Just down there where the blue tarpaulin is. Yeah. And they've got the tents out the front and everything. But it's been a very interesting experience just for me being a silent, discreet observer on the same street. So they're going to be taking the body to the cemetery very soon. I think they've got the car and the van and everything is out the front there just waiting to go. Fadila informed me that these people are Taoists and that they do things a bit louder as Taoists, with whether they're celebrating for Chinese New Year or whether it's a time of mourning, over a death. But they do things a lot louder. So, but yep, it's been interesting, and it's got me thinking a lot about death as well. I don't know if the Chinese believe that the soul or the spirit of a person stays alive after death, or whether that's just the end. I'm not exactly sure what their beliefs are, but I know certain things that suggest they do believe the soul is alive, because they have what we call hell money, which they burn during the Hungry Ghost Festival for their ancestors, to make them rich in the spirit world or wherever they are. So, but it's got me thinking more about death. It's not the end, is it? It's just the next step in the journey. So, what are your views about death? Do you believe that your soul continues to live in some form of existence after death? Or do you believe that that's it, death is just the end? Let me know.